Hey everyone, it's Deer from Dell. Thanks so much for taking the time to tune in. Today I am going to be unboxing the brand new OptiPlex Micro Plus. I'm pumped to get my hands on this and take a look at it. But if you didn't know, Dell OptiPlex is celebrating our 30-year anniversary. Congratulations to the team and everyone behind these incredible products. Now, we did a big consolidation activity, especially within our OptiPlex portfolio this year. Now, it's really coming down to the form factor and config. So when I talk about the form factor, there's 4 different OptiPlex form factors you can choose from. The micro form factor, which we have here, I'm going to take a look at. The small form factor, the mid tower, and then our 24-inch all-in-one. Then you're going to choose the config, whether, hey, it's a base level config or plus, where maybe you'll have a little bit more from a CPU perspective, memory, ports, and essentially, you're going to be on your way once you have the form factor and config locked down. Let's go ahead and take a look at the unboxing. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and cut the seal. Let's get it going. So you will see I do have likely the keyboard, some cables here. Good old AC adapter, which we'll take a look in a second. You do have regulatory safety information over here. The other part of the AC adapter. Let's go ahead, take a look at the OptiPlex Micro. And don't you love it when the boxes can go straight in the recycling bin? It's so awesome what we're doing from a sustainability standpoint. So over here, let's go take a look at just the keyboard and mouse that does ship with this. So pretty standard, So this device did ship with a 130 watt AC adapter. Go ahead and push this off to the side. Setup guide. Now let's go take a look at the OptiPlex Micro. Pretty sweet. Love getting my hands on it. Awesome. So on the front of the device, you are going to see a USB Type-C. You do have another USB Type-A. That's a 3.2 Gen 2. You do have another universal audio jack as well as a retasking line out, line in audio port. Power button up top, an LED indicator. And then on the back, so with regards to the OptiPlex Micro Plus, you will see that you have 3 native display ports, which is awesome. Now you have a bunch of display capabilities in a device like this. You will see another couple of USB Type A's. These are going to be USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports. You are going to see another USB A, that's a 3.2 Gen 1. You have your RJ45. Now with regards to this area here, you can actually configure an optional port, whether, hey, it's another HDMI, DisplayPort, VGA, or another USB Type-C with display port alt mode. So one of the cool things with the OptiPlex, from a device perspective, everything is pretty much toolless. So using that thumb screw, I'm able to slide and lift up, and we've got everything dismantled, right? So over here, you're gonna see the fan venting. So you got a fan over here, the ports for the board. You do have your SSD, your wireless card over here, the antenna routing. pretty slick what we've done from a design perspective. But if you've never taken a look at the inside of an OptiPlex Micro Form Factor Plus, so much compute plugged in, and there you go. You see your memory, so that's DDR5 in the Micro Plus. You do have 2 DIMM slots. I could put DDR4 in the base level OptiPlex. You have your heat sink over here, but I'll go back up to this view just to show you. So from a speeds and feeds perspective, on the OptiPlex Micro Form Factor Plus, you can get a 35-watt CPU architecture or 65-watt CPU architecture. We have support all the way up to an i9 CPU, 13th generation Intel Raptor Lake architecture. You are going to see DDR5 memory support all the way up to 64 gigs. You know, from a storage perspective, a lot of config options there. From a graphics, it's all integrated. You have wireless, so Wi-Fi 6E. And then from a port perspective, right, I talked about the Micro Form Factor Plus, where you do have the USB Type-C, another USB-A on the front, and then on the back, the big gotcha, right, you have 3 full-size display ports. Now, if this is the OptiPlex Micro Form Factor Plus, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. New video every week. Greatly appreciate the support. Take care.